All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new Misfit Corner Comics presents the Hero Hour live stream. I'm your host, the artist known as Andrew, and I've got a damn cat on my frickin' table again. Poe, move. And of course, we're late. And soon as Avery got on the channel, he started laughing at me because he knew this was going to happen. Come on, go. Big ass. Oh, how the heck are you, Avery?
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys about the horrible 2019 I've had so far.
Oh.
Actually, it's not horrible. It's just, if you could stack one catastrophe on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, that was my day. So I'm gonna tell you all about it as we draw.
Oh.
But I had originally planned to do a lot more with this episode, and it's not going to happen. We're just going to do our normal thing. So anybody coming here expecting something different, sorry. Hold on.
Wi-Fi password.
Michael, I'll have to write it down. Ask Raphael. He knows it. It's no caps, whatever it is. My son's asked me what the Wi-Fi password is. Like, I freaking know.
Why can't you just tell me? They don't know where you live.
Honestly, Mike, I don't remember. Sorry. No, it's a special one that was made up for us, and I it's gray something. I don't. All right, we are gonna turn. Okay. So, as some of you may or may not know, I have a New Year's resolution, and that's to do a sketch in my new sketchbook every day and to record it. Well, guess what I haven't done yet today?
Oh.
So, day 2, and I've already screwed up the whole plan for...
and you were late for the first live stream of the year.
And I was late for the first live stream. Yep. And even though I said the whole thing is we were going to do a whole new live stream, and we were going to focus on punctuality and professionalism and being on time. And I estimated that we would screw that up within the first 10 minutes. Turns out we screwed it up before the show even started.
I didn't screw up anything. I was waiting.
Yes, I know.
was ready to wait. Don't say we. Don't say we. Say I.
Me and the little creature in my pocket. But all right. Well, since nobody else is here yet, and since nobody watches live streams afterwards, I can show you stuff that nobody else is going to see. I mentioned that I was working on a new setup for my desk.
Yes.
Let me show you. You don't want to see me.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, I want to show you where I am so far.
I know what you look like. I'm still in therapy.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So check this out. Now I have been documenting my process for creating this new table. So there will be a video forthcoming. But
riveting.
As you can, yeah, I know, riveting. Hey, PS Melter, how's it going? Hey, I got your Twitter message. I didn't get a chance to finish reading it, but I did read the first part of it, and it sounds interesting, and I'm all for it. I'm with you. Whatever it is, I'm all in it for it.
The twattering.
The Twittering, yes. But this is this is a piece of 30 by 20 foam core, and what's underneath it is what I worked on today. Check this out, guys. What this is, this board is what used to be my my drawing board, and I cut a nice big hole in it, and then I put on top of it a piece of hardy board, which had a larger hole in it, and then I slipped in a piece of glass, and then I taped it down with some black duct tape, and I actually screwed it down as well. But this is my new work area, which when it's done, it'll be connected to this piece of plywood that's on my desk, but it'll have hinges so that it'll actually elevate upward, and I'm going to create a couple of wedge type items that'll go underneath it that can be removed. that will keep it elevated for me, and then I'll put a light source underneath it, and I will have built in a light table into my drawing table. But for the meantime, I can just take a piece of foam core, put it right on top, and it's the normal drawing table, my normal drawing area. So I'm very excited. I'm very much looking forward to this project being done and actually getting to play with it. So that's it. PS says, we got more stuff, but that's the first, dude. I'll have more info when we nail out everything. Very cool. We just don't want to stream to coincide with other community streams. Oh, I understand that completely. I got a question. Other than the High Council, does anybody else have a schedule for their live streams other than me? I mean, I'm sure they do, but I if it is, I don't know what it is. You know, I know Ethan jumps in and does a live stream whenever he feels like it. I don't know if Tug does his at set times. War Campaign may have set times, but I just don't know it. So,
Tug at a similar time to you, sometimes earlier.
Yeah,
he likes to get in there early.
Well, that's definitely I like getting done early as well. So. Oh, yeah, check this out. This is some stupid little thing my mother bought me for Christmas. It's a little USB-powered helicopter thingamabobber. And my dog hates this thing. It's so freaking funny. This thing, it really does fly. The funny part is because of the air that propels it up, if you put your hand underneath it, the air coming down pushes it up. So as it's coming down, you just put your hand under and it goes back up. It is so freaking hilarious because every time the dog runs to try to bite it, the air hits him and it goes back up again, and he freaking goes crazy. And it's just, my wife and I brought it into the living room the other night and I turned it on, and the cats are just watching it like they have no clue what's going on. But Charlie's trying to get it, and it just keeps woo, woo. It's the funniest thing. This is not something I think I would play with outside. I'd probably lose it. But inside, it's just hilarious. My mom, she's awesome. All right. P.S. Mocha says, dude, that is an awesome jerry rig there. Yes, it is. It is. And I'm not done yet because I still have so many other things I'm going to add to it to make it a more workable work area. And it's coming along very well. Also, I'm redoing the my box where I record Lego builds in, because I originally, when I put the box together, it was Bristol paper on the sides, and the Bristol paper just got screwed up completely. So I'm redoing it. It's actually going to be hardy board and all, so it'll be a much more stable thing when I'm done with it. But yeah, new year, new setup, man. That's what we're doing. P.S. Melter says, Chester does fan speak Friday usually, I think, and his Bunny Vision on Saturday. I've seen those. So tonight is drawn and quartering, and the fan edition is tomorrow. I think the big guys usually do nightly stuff almost at random times. Yeah, that's what I figured as well. So, but yeah, well, the drawn and quartering tonight, it's always later anyway, so it won't interfere with my time. So it won't interfere with our time, you guys and me, you know. Avery. As you see, here's my first sketch number 1, and this will be sketch number 2. And I have a freaking clue what I'm going to draw. Actually, I do have somewhat idea. I decided maybe for the second one I should get, where the heck's my pencil? Oh my gosh, I'm just totally lost today. So as I'm doing this, as I'm doing this sketch tonight, Avery, I'm going to tell you a story. And
you keep going robotic on me. I don't know if it's you or me.
Oh, it's got to be you. It's got to be you. Well, maybe. I don't know.
No, not always.
Not always, I know. All right, well, I'm gonna fix the camera on me.
I'm sure you're gonna bore me with a story.
No, you might actually get a kick out of this story. You might find it funny.
Have you heard it on Facebook?
A small portion of it's on Facebook. Now, you just went robotic on me, so... Hold on a second.
And you stayed crystal clear to me.
Well... All right, that's a little too sexy. I don't want to go that far. I'll just figure it out as I go. All right. Ugh. All right, back to what I was thinking. Whew. Raphael and I are walking through Walmart, and this woman, and I think she was with a guy, I don't remember, to be honest with you, walked in front of us, and when she moved away from our line of vision, he said, "Man, I don't know why she was wearing pumps. I mean, she should have worn flats with that outfit." And I said, "Dude, I was not looking at her shoes." And he says, "Neither was I." Yes, I know we're bad. All right, P.S. Melter says, I know Cross is changing his format a bit. He wants to do comic artist highlights on Saturdays still, I think. But I have to ask him again. I keep you updated, but mostly about us little guys. He says, more us, the big guys, we can only predict as much with them. Right now, we don't want to compete with Drawn and Quartered and Fan Edition, mostly when the big time. Yeah, I understand that completely. But, you know, there's going to come a time where Avery and I are going to make this channel so big that they're going to have to work around us. You know, 7:30 to 8:30 Eastern time is our time. That's hero time. Okay?
I'm not going to get any bigger.
You don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I do.
All right, well, you've said that a couple times, and you've gotten bigger, so all right.
I have 50 subscribers.
Yeah, I know. That's 50 now. It's not where you're going to be at. It's not where you're going to be tomorrow. It's not where you're going to be in a month. So, like I said,
I can't make anything.
Well,
no,
I'm staying positive. I'm staying positive. All right.
You don't know what I know.
No, I there's a lot of stuff in the world I do not know. Okay, so it's story time.
Sure.
Okay, so last night, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but my parents gave us like the greatest gift ever. They went out of town for Christmas, so they were not here. So half the family drama was not here, and that was wonderful. What was that? I think he said, hold on. I can wait. Actually, he's heard this part before, so I'll tell it to you guys again. So my parents, yes, he is pessimistic, but it's an act. He does it just for the show, just so you know. Normally, he's very, very positive. I'm just kidding. He is. He can be. So my parents and a bunch of my aunts and uncles who live here in town went on a cruise for Christmas. So they left the Saturday before, and they came back the Saturday after. So they were not here for Christmas Day, which meant, you know, all the drama, the family drama, you know, the rushing around to getting to people's houses. None of that happened. I mean, it was great. It was fantastic. Well, when they all got back into town, they said, okay, we're going to meet on the 1st, and we're going to exchange gifts and so forth. And my mom thing this year was a white elephant gift thing where everybody got a stocking and you filled it with $25 worth of whatever, and everybody picks a stocking and so forth. And that was actually a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun this year. Matter of fact, I'll show you guys what I got from the white stocking in a minute. But coming back home from my parents' house, we're driving my son's car, and I went the wrong way. I should have gone, because I was taking him back to my sister's house, so I should have gone over the Dames Point Bridge. So Avery is going to know these locations. None of you will, but that's okay. That's fine. And instead, I went 95 to MLK and then went through downtown. And after we crossed the bridge, the Arlington Expressway Bridge, you get the it's like, oh, crap, something went wrong with the tire. So we pull over after we got off the bridge, which there actually is a lot of room, and it was still light out, so that was probably another benefit. We had a flat tire. So we get out the jack, and he's got one of those flimsy ass jacks. I hate those things. And we start jacking up the car and taking off the bolts, and 2 of the lug nuts come off. The other 3 kept slipping. And I'm like, freaking trying to figure out what's going on. So turns out Mike had, I don't know why, had 2 crowbars in his car. And one of them was not for his car. So I found the second one, and I started to I was able to get the tire off, no big deal. And we put the spare on, and then we drove back to the house. And the next morning, the plan was, because it was already late. I said, what I'll do is I'll go into work in the morning, then I'll take a lunch break. I'll go by Walmart, get the new tire put on, no big deal. So that was the original plan. I get up this morning, go out to the car, the spare is flat. Doesn't that figure? The spare is flat. So my daughter, who works early in the morning, came home, and when she pulls up into the driveway, she's got a flat tire too. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I started to think that maybe somebody was sabotaging our cars or something, right? So turns out Michael's, the inside was all messed up, and it was bound to go. It was going to go sooner or later, so nobody was sabotaging his. But I'm not sure about Ayla's. So I get my good jack, because I had in the van, I had one of those power jacks, lift 2.5 ton type jacks, one of the floor jacks, which, by the way, if you have those skinny ass jacks in your car, throw them out and go get a good jack. I got that out, put it underneath the car. I start pumping it, and all of a sudden it gets to a certain point and it stops. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is it not put? Come to find out that there's a ring that keeps the pressure on. The ring had deteriorated, so the thing wouldn't work anymore. I YouTube that, by the way, just so you all know. And I'm like, frustrated as hell, because now I got this thing that I can't jack it up. So I ended up using Mike's little itty bitty skinny jack, and as you could probably guess, the car, which we don't have a driveway, so it's on gravel, and that jack was slipping and sliding. And at one point, I'm like, Ayla, go stand at the end of the car and make sure it doesn't fall over. So you push against it. I'm actually having my daughter at the end of the car trying to keep it up. So I get it up, I get the spare on it, I lower it down, no big deal. I'm working from home because I had to go to work, but I'm able to work from home, so it's not a big deal. I take a lunch break around 11, and Ayla and I jump in the car, and we head over to Walmart. And on the way, the car's vibrating. I'm like, oh my gosh. It turns out her spare tire's warped, horribly warped, right? And I'm like, I can't. What is the luck? What is this? Only this stuff happens to me, And we get to Walmart. I go 20 miles per hour. We go the back way through the residential areas, and we get to the Walmart. We get up there, and I'm like super thrilled because there's nobody there. There's nobody in the racks. There's nobody waiting. I'm like, all right, we came at a great time. We'll go in. We'll get it done. No big deal. This will be fantastic. Turns out the reason why there was nobody there and there was nobody on the racks is because their system was down and they couldn't do tires. And I'm thinking to myself, you're kidding me. What do you mean you can't do tires? He says, nope, we can't do tires because of whatever DOT database that they use or whatever was down, and they can't do tires. They can do oil change, but that's it. And the closest Walmart that would do it was Atlantic and Kernan. And I'm thinking to myself, that is all the way on the other, it's not on the other side of town, but it's quite a distance away. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to go back home. We'll grab some lunch. We'll go back home. When her boyfriend got off work, we'll just throw the tires into the back of his car, drive it to that Walmart, and get it done. I don't trust this little itty bitty tire. So they put some air in it for us, which seemed to help a little bit. But got home. As we get out of her car, we hear the air is just coming right out of her spare tire. So for everybody at home, that's 2 cars, 4 flat tires, 2 regular tires, 2 spares, a jack that doesn't want to work, and a tire place that can't fix tires. Doesn't that sound wonderful? This is the compounding one thing. Okay, so needless to say, Raphael got home. After I finished up work at around 4, we headed out to Walmart. We went to one of the Walmarts that the guy said couldn't do it, and turns out their systems were back up This is 5 hours later, so thank goodness. And so we get there. The guys, we give them both tires. They counted them as walk-ins because neither one of them went to the car we drove in. Took them maybe 30 minutes. They got both of them fixed. They replaced both of them. It was fantastic. We got the tires. We went and picked up Mike. We got back home, and then we start. Oh, and I bought a new jack because when I figured out what was wrong with my jack, the fact that the ring had broken, which I may be able to fix, and I actually bought some more hydraulic fluid, hydraulic oil. So we'll play around with it later. But we got home, and of course we still have the situation where we're talking about gravel again. And we jack up Mike's car, and that jack was like leaning, and I'm like, let's get this thing done. All right, no big deal. So we finally get it done. We finally get everything happening. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt. And this is how my 2019 has started. So please pity me for all the fun and adventures I've had so far. And that's one of the reasons why the live stream was late. I really did want to be on time, but I had to. Once I got Ayla's car, the tire back on, I went and took it to her, gave it back to her because she's working. Luckily, she doesn't work that far, but I had to run out and get dinner because nobody was cooking. And needless to say, that's why I'm late. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So what did you think? Is this the kind of crap that it can only happen to me, or what? Well,
you're notorious for not doing proper maintenance on vehicles, so that's why it happened.
Neither one of these was my car. Just remember that part. So
I think it's hereditary.
Yes, it is definitely hereditary.
So that's why it happened?
Yes, it is absolutely true. Hey, D, how's it going? He says,
it does suck. It does suck. It's very unfortunate.
D says, don't feed the Mogwai after dark. The gremlins are out in force because it's still around Christmas. That is absolutely true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys a story.
I'll tell you my stuff off air because I don't want.
Oh, okay.
I don't want pity.
Well, there was
but
a time.
It's way worse.
It's way worse.
Way worse, dude. I got you beat.
Oh no, that's horrible.
I got you beat. I'm gonna go the cheap route instead of contacting home insurance.
Oh no! Oh, does it have to do with your plumbing?
And the situation is way worse.
Oh no! Okay, you can tell me later. Oh man.
No. I'll say it. My hardwood floors. A pipe underneath the house busted my hardwood floors all the way down the length of my couch in the living room.
You're kidding me.
No, it's like a little popping up like a teepee in a line.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible, man. That is absolutely horrible.
I've got a cheap route to get it done, but it's the proper way would be contact insurance and try to get. But my deductible, it's like with my deductible, it I wouldn't save any money.
Oh man, I am so sorry to hear that.
It's bad. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, man, you got me beat, buddy. Got me beat. I plumbing issues. Oh.
This would cost thousands if I was doing it.
Well,
differently. Thousands.
Do you know somebody? Is that it, or?
I'm gonna get it done on the cheap, but it ain't gonna be quite right. My floors are still gonna be, but I can't afford the other way.
Oh, that's horrible. Was your mom here when all that stuff happened, or?
Oh yeah. She helped cause it.
Oh, she helped cause it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love moms, you know.
She didn't mean to. She didn't know. That was what happened was going to happen anyway.
Right.
It was a ticking time bomb. It was gonna happen.
D says Andrew's gremlins went over to Avery's house.
Oh yeah. Oh, it started before Christmas, and it got worse and worse. And then like one day it was fine, the next day, and we never heard it crack. We never like. That's the reason I jumped up when I heard some popping sounds. Like, what else is imploding in this house?
Oh, jeez.
And I'm just like,
Man.
it's like I kind of, now I have to get a full time. Comics was nice to try and do it again while I could. I really love it. I really do love comics. You guys have fun.
Well, damn, that really, really, really sucks.
Yeah. So all my upgrades for the channel to start making. Bye.
Oh, man.
Bye.
Well, then again, aren't you glad you didn't go and spend all that money and then have this issue? Yeah, I know.
I told you, Christmas. People go, how can you not like Christmas? Well,
man, you probably knew. You had a feeling something was going to happen to you, didn't you?
it always does.
Yeah.
It's my dislike of Christmas is not me being a jerk. It's what if every time you heard Jingle Bells, somebody kicked you in the nuts and took all your money? You know, you would hate Jingle Bells.
Yep. I probably would hate Jingle Bells if that happened to me.
But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I may just say to hell with it. I mean, and just.
Well,
there's stuff I'm going to end up having. I don't want to.
I know. You and I have talked about it before. I understand the issue. That really just
to keep doing to do what I was going to do with this stuff. I'm going to have to accept more help that I don't want to accept.
Right.
But in order to keep doing, well, to do more than what I'm doing.
Man, I want to take a mulligan on 2019. Let's go back a few days and start all over again.
I know.
It's not going to help you out at all. It's only going to delay the inevitable, but
that was
man.
Yeah.
I
read that post when you posted that stuff. I was just like, oh, that's nice. I was just like, I got him beat.
Wait till I tell Andrew what happened to me.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I was like, oh, you're going to tell a story? That's nice. Let's hear it. I was like, that's nice. That's quaint. Although four spare tires for me would really be brutal.
Well, the thing is,
I'm sure it's around $500-$600 for you.
Well, I mean, it was with the jack. It was $200 just for the 2 regular tires. We still haven't taken care of the spares, and it might be cheaper for us just to go out and get a new frame and buy a, than trying to fix a spare.
Oh, I'd buy a whole. If it's warped, I would just buy a whole new tire.
Yeah.
Just buy a whole new tire. Don't buy just buy the tire. Just buy a freaking tire.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah,
But you know what I was thinking? Is Ayla's car is the one they took to New York. Mm-hmm. Thank God this didn't happen while they were on the trip to New York.
Oh my.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse.
Yeah, they would have been stranded.
Because, well, they did get stranded. They got stranded in North Carolina in the snow and had to get a hotel for one of the nights on their way back.
That's not the same as being broken down the side of the road miles.
It is absolutely not the same thing, but that could have easily happened to them.
I know. Being stuck in a hotel because of a momentary snowstorm, not that bad.
Yeah.
Being broke down in the middle of a snowstorm in the middle of nowhere, can't get any help, bad.
Yeah,
That's bad.
with a jack that doesn't work properly, and
Yes.
and a spare that's not going to make it. Yeah,
Exactly. That's way bad.
Yeah.
That's scary bad. That's possibly life-threatening.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is the lesson? I asked him, I said, what have you learned about this trip? And you don't go to visit New York in the middle of winter.
Don't go to New York.
Well, I didn't go that far. They ended up having a good time, so. But they ended up spending more money than they had originally planned because,
Sure.
which I helped them out with that. I, made sure there was a little bit of money in their account. But, it's one of those things where it could have been disastrously worse.
Sure. It could always be worse. That's the reason I'm not really like when I first found the floor. I really played an ass.
Oh yeah.
Like I was salty.
Oh, I've been around you when things in the house have gone bad. I know what you mean, but
But no, you haven't seen me bad.
Yeah, you never pulled a gun on me, so I'm sure you wanted to.
No.
But you did not.
No. That's something you only do if your life is threatened. Only. I make a lot of jokes about stuff, but no, never.
Oh, I know.
Although I'm getting off a lot cheaper the way I'm going.
Oh, really?
Just
okay.
It's the perfect amount to take everything I was going to spend upgrading.
Damn.
To take it all.
Damn.
I mean, to the penny. To the penny. And it's like, oh, lucky. I guess. People are like, why are you always so negative and say don't bother trying?
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know. I may end up buying all that stuff anyway.
Well, it's just going to take a little bit while.
I haven't ruined my credit yet.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yet my credit was amazing. It probably still is good.
No, that's why my daughter, she still has really good credit, but she's now paying for 2 vehicles and she only has 1.
Yeah.
So.
I may just have to find a full-time job for a while.
Well, I know that sucks.
Yeah. So you'll have the option of finding a new colorist or waiting a while.
I don't mind waiting.
Okay.
Because you're doing too awesome of a job for me to. Hell, who else do I know?
Oh, dude, you could, for what you're paying me, you could find somebody in this community.
Well, maybe. I don't. Let's not go there just yet, okay?
Yeah. There's people that would do it and be able to do it faster because they're,
Yeah. D says, Hero Episode 1, the Calamity Hour.
Yeah, I know, right? For me, it's like, I really should have expected this.
Well, so, I think you probably...
I'm not angry anymore. I can kind of laugh about it. Like, when it first happened, I was angry. I was like, this is perfect.
Well, I was originally going to say, unless somebody in your family died over the holiday, I had a really crappy one. And I decided I'm not going to say that just in case somebody had a family member did die. That'd be horrible.
Which is possible.
It is.
Guess what? Statistically speaking, it happened to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It happened to somebody.
So,
I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, it might not be somebody you know personally, but it could easily be somebody who tunes in.
Yeah, yeah.
It happened to somebody. It's just law of averages.
Yep. So that's why I decided not to start with that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I thought before I spoke.
Good.
So in other words, I'm turning over a new leaf for $20.99.
Good job.
Oh, well. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what?
Yeah. Dude, it sucks about the tires, man. That's that's just
Well,
when it comes to automobiles,
yeah, I have horrible luck.
that are in your vicinity, it's really bad luck to have Andrew within 100 feet of an automobile.
You know what's really funny is when I texted my boss this morning to let him know what was happening, his very first response was, "I don't want you to come anywhere near my car."
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just you. I don't know what it is. Do you never take him in for tune-ups or anything, or?
We do that stuff all the time when we need to, but
when we need to.
But here's the thing: this usually happens right before I go to a convention.
Yes.
You know, my family. It's notoriously has car problems on our way to conventions or right around conventions. Everything from an engine completely blowing up on a trip to North Carolina to flat tires to last time when I was in North Carolina for Heroes Con, Mike's battery completely died, and luckily I was across the street from an auto place, and I took the battery, I unhooked it, took it over there, and the guy put the charging things on it, and it sparked, and he says, "Oh crap!" Like, see, that's my kind of luck, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't just a dead battery. There was something really, really wrong with it.
Yeah, and you know, it's just that's me. That's what happened.
Like a battery can just die on anybody because they do. They die on everyone.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't realize your battery's going until one morning you get up on a nice cold winter morning and your battery in your car won't start. It won't turn over. And you're like, oh crap. But they go to test your battery and it almost sets the auto shop on fire.
Yeah, that's the type of luck I have.
What? How does that car even running with that battery at all?
I know.
What was going on?
I know. So that's my luck.
It's got to be you. Wait, what was that car that sometimes you'd have to get out and bang the solenoid with a stick?
Yes, that was my second car when I was in high school.
What was that?
That was the Chevette.
Yes, the Chevette. Oh my God, we would be driving and his car would die and he'd have to get out and the passenger would have to try to crank the car while he had the hood up with a broomstick banging the solenoid with a stick.
I actually quit a job. I had a part-time job at Kinney's shoe store because a friend of mine used to work there. And the day I decided I'm quitting this place is when it was raining out and it was time for me to leave. And I went out to the car and my boss stood there in the store looking out the window as I popped open the hood, opened up the door, went and got a stick out of my car, stuck it into the engine where the solenoid was, went back around inside the car, and as I turned the keys, I'm reaching out to bang the stick on the solenoid as I'm starting the car, and he laughed and just watched me do this. So I'm like, he wasn't going to help me because it was raining out, but he stood there and watched me do it. But that's how I had to get my car started. And the next day I quit. So I said, dude, you could have helped me, but that's all right. I did it myself. So, all right. Here's my sketch for today. This is this is the Princess Charis from Hero Book 1. She's in.
Oh, that looks off. That's off.
It is off. You want to know why it's off?
Her eyes are too far apart.
Well, it's also because the angle that I'm working on is wrong. You know, if this was up at this angle, I probably would have done it better. But yeah, I know it's off. I realize that because I'm actually looking at the camera, and the video in the camera is flat, where I'm looking at it at an angle. So yeah, I already know it's off. But
Yeah.
you know what? I did it.
You drew her wrong.
I drew her wrong. I did it wrong.
Drew, that's wrong.
Well, you know what?
Drew wrong.
Any character that I create, no matter how bad I draw them, it's never wrong.
No, that's off model. That looks like a hero. That looks like one of hero species that got like molested by a rabbit. It doesn't look like the same character at all.
No, I gotcha. Let me see. There's some talking going on. Uncanny's in the house. Hey, Uncanny Kodiak. He says, I got a chance to go on Good Dog Press Live on New Year's. It was awesome. Very cool. P.S. Melter says hi to D and Kodiak, and he says, nice. I was on Friendly Neighborhood Ninjas all New Year's night through morning. Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was in bed sleeping. Actually,
I was just hanging out with my mom because she was going home the next day.
Ayla told me that there was some people in the neighborhood shooting off like a bunch of fireworks, and then around 2 a.m. No, it was before 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is when the cops showed up, but after they got done letting off the fireworks, a bunch of the brain dead guys decided to get out their guns and started firing into the air because she says you can tell the difference between a gunshot and fireworks. And then around 2 a.m., she said the cops were speeding down our street, and I'm like, I wonder why.
No, you don't.
And I missed all of it. I was in bed. I was sound asleep.
You want to shoot guns, you got to go over more Lim Turner way.
Nope. These idiots were shooting them off in the middle of the evening. So
yeah. That's not shocking. We've had rounds like land at our feet because the idiots don't know how to aim straight up. If you don't aim straight up, if you aim at an angle, that bullet can come down and hurt and kill someone.
Yeah, but if you aimed it at an angle, couldn't it still not come down and kill somebody on the other side?
That's what I said.
Oh.
I said if you aim at an angle, it could still kill someone.
Oh, no. All right, so I have maintained my New Year's resolution for 2019 by finishing a drawing in my sketchbook, and I promise, guys, next time I will plan a little bit better, and it'll be a better sketch. A lot of you guys may have missed it earlier, but I was showing off my my new setup for my drawing area, which it's not 100% done, but you'll be able to see later. So once it's set up, it'll be much more fantastical. Oh, fantastical.
Fantastical testicle.
P.S. Melter says, hey, sometimes you get lazy eye. You mean Razzie Lee? He was there at the starters till Manny went on. Razzie loves Manny and loves beer. Laugh out loud. And D says, hello, P.S. Melter and Kodiak. Happy New Year. Yeah, okay, everybody say Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Okay, let's get back to me. Get back to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
No,
Happy New Year, guys. I'm glad you're here.
You guys want to see what I got? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This is what I got for my for the white elephant stocking exchange on Christmas Day.
Dude, what do you think about Zach changing his channel name?
I don't like the name at all.
I don't like it. I think it's garbage. He's driving me to drink.
Driving you to drink, but check these out. My son's work is a movie theater, and they have a place where you can get alcoholic beverages. And
sure.
You buy certain alcoholic beverages, you get an opportunity to get one of these tiki monks. You got to pay the full price, and he did, but he got the Aquaman one that came out during the Justice League movie, and he got the Black Mantis one that came out during the release of Aquaman. These are freaking awesome. I had no idea they were as big as they are. Check out the size of this thing.
But you don't drink.
I don't drink, but I like the mugs anyway. They're still cool.
I want one of the Black Manta mugs.
Yeah, look at this. Look how thick this. Look how big and thick this is, man.
I know. I want to get drunk. I want to drink from Black Manta's head.
Yeah. Oh, he also has Venom from when the Venom movie came out, which is actually pretty sweet. But yeah, very cool. Yeah. Aquaman and Black Manta. Very cool. Of course, you couldn't get a Wonder Woman. I mean, come on, Wonder Woman. But that's all right. Or a Mira. Ooh, a Mira would have been nice, but that's what I got. These were what he had put in his stocking. So, and also a popcorn tin for Aquaman was what was in it. So, but as soon as he told me what he was putting in the stocking, I secretly said to myself, I want that. So, and since none of the other family members in my family were geeks enough, they none of them went for it except me. So I was very happy because it's one of those things where if it's your turn to pick, you can either steal somebody that already got one, or you can open something new. And when it came my dad's time to open, there were still like 4 or 5 stockings, and he started to reach for one of mine, and I'm like, Dad, no, go with a different one, go with a different one. And he picked mine anyway, and it was filled with like bath fizzies and socks and all. It's something a lady would like. And I'm like, Dad, I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you. And he's like, it's all right. Your mother will like it. So, okay. Oh, but yeah, that's my Christmas story. Oh, you guys want to see what my son got me as a late birthday present?
Let's see.
One of them's a Lego.
Let's not see.
He picked me up the DC superhero Lego set, Lex Luthor's Mecha Takedown.
Well, it confirms it. Well, for me anyway, your son hates you.
No, he doesn't. He loves me. He loves me, and this is
then
awesome.
Why did he buy you Legos?
Well, he bought. To be honest with you, the reason why he bought this is because he found out that they're going to be releasing a Batman mech Lego set later this year. And he wanted to make sure we had the Lex Luthor one to go with it.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, he also did buy one more thing for me. This was something I was looking for to buy.
I'll throw a dog a bone and say, yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is something that when I heard about it, I told him, I said, I've got to get this for your sister. And when I told her about it, she's like, Dad, don't waste your money. But I said, Mike, if we see it, we got to get it because I want to do a review of this game and maybe play it.
Oh.
It's the Monopoly for Millennials.
Does it come with leukemia?
I'm pretty sure it's got cancer in it somewhere, but dude, when I saw them talking about this thing, I said to Mike, I said, we have got to get this. This thing is hilarious. And anything out in the world that pisses off millennials is wonderful. I strongly support anything.
Are you going to do a game video playing it?
Maybe. Originally, I thought I would just do like a review of it. Maybe read all the cards.
Yeah. But you could film us playing it. I'll play it with you.
Oh, you'll play it with me?
I'll get to it.
Okay.
I'll play it with you on what, and you can film and you can just interject anything funny we say. As long as
you promise not to throw anything at me.
I'm not going to throw anything. Well, okay, I can't promise I won't throw something at you. But when we're done playing, and you take the funny bits to edit into your review, funny stuff we say, I get to burn that thing.
No, maybe we'll see.
I get to burn it, and that's how you top off the video with me lighting that some bitch on fire.
Well, let me ask you a question. It comes with these collectible pieces, which are game pieces.
They'll melt.
You get a bicycle, a pound sign. What's the pound sign called?
A pound sign.
No. What is it? It's hashtag. It's a hashtag.
Yeah.
You get a camera, which nobody carries a camera like this anymore.
Yeah.
You get I guess that's an emoji with a top hat and a mustache. It's sunglasses and then a crying emoji.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a guess at which one of these, 1, 2, 3, 6, you would pick and see how close I am to being right.
What are they? I can't see what the first one is.
It's a bicycle.
A bicycle.
A pound sign, a hashtag, a camera, an emoji with a hat, an emoji crying, and sunglasses.
I guess the camera.
I was gonna guess first, but no, it wasn't gonna be the camera. It was probably gonna be the bicycle.
Oh, I wouldn't take that bicycle.
You would go with the camera, really?
I actually own a camera.
Well, millennials don't have cameras like this. They all have cell phones.
I know. I hate millennials. I want the camera.
Yeah. So, when I saw this and everybody was talking about it, I said, Mike, we got to get it because I said, Ayla will love this. Turns out she was not thrilled with the idea. And I asked her, I said, why? And she's like, she didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, okay. I think I may have. She's not here right now. What time is it? Oh, yeah, she gets off at 8:30. So I could, yeah, I might have hurt her little features. So that's okay. Oh, look at this, Avery. 2 to 4 players, which means you and I could play it together. We wouldn't need anybody else.
Me, you, and Mike.
Yeah, we would definitely have to have Mike in there.
You know what? Maybe get a.
Uncanny Kodiak says, instead of landing on go to jail, you land on you've been tagged a Nazi, even though you're not, and your career is ruined. Oh, you've been labeled a Nazi. Yeah,
that's perfect.
That's the Comicsgate version of Monopoly.
Get Ayla's boyfriend in it too. That dude's funny.
Yeah, he'd be funny.
Okay, the 4 of us we can play it at my house if you want to.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And that gives me an excuse to set up my. I have that little fire pit in my garage. I haven't set up yet. Those nice little bowl ones I haven't set up in the backyard yet. It gives me a reason to set it up. That inaugural burn. I'll even throw some Marvel Comics in as kindling.
All right, we'll see. I don't know if I want to go that far just yet.
Go that far.
I'm looking around my office to see if there's anything else I haven't shown you guys yet.
You film it, you take the funny comments, you blend it into the review, you top it off with the burning. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but Mike paid real money for this. I really don't want to.
Tell Mike the idea. Mike will go for it.
All right, I'll let you tell him your idea. If he goes for it, we'll do it.
Mike's my boy.
I know. I went to Ayla's work to drop off her keys for her car, and one of the ladies that was there came out, and she says to me, she says, "Hey, Mike." I'm like, "No, I'm the other one. I'm the dad." And she's like, "You look so much like your son," or "He looks so much like you." And
but Mike's like a foot taller than you.
That's what Raphael says. He's like, "Yeah, but he's like 6 foot something."
And blonde.
He's not blonde.
He's blondish. He's sandy blonde. His hair is light brown and blonde.
All right, whatever. If you say so.
Mike's hair is a lot lighter than yours. It's gotten a little darker over the past couple of years, but it's still a lot lighter than yours.
Well, to be honest with you, he's losing his hair. He's got a bald spot growing more than I do, so.
Yeah, well, he gets that from his mother.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where you get the gene.
For that side of the family, that's right.
That's not an insult to Jennifer.
No. I know.
Jennifer has her hair.
Yes, she does. All right.
I just realized, wait, let me clarify.
Are you insulting my woman again?
I don't think I've ever insulted Jennifer.
You know, if I start talking too loud, she'll hear me and come in here again. But
I've pitied Jennifer. I don't know if I've ever insulted her. It's like that poor woman. What'd she get herself into?
Yeah. Shut up. All right, you guys want to see this thing in action?
Oh dear God! I get to burn that too.
No. This is fun.
I will give you $1 if you.
It's very loud though. Okay. So when it goes, it's very loud. I'm afraid to let it go because it'll go flying. Imagine chasing this thing around the house. My dog loves this thing. I'm afraid to put my hand. I know it's plastic, but uh-oh. One of the cats is coming to check it out.
Oh.
Hey, Poe. What you doing, Poe?
What you need to do is attach a laser pointer to it.
Hey, don't step on my keyboard, you silly cat. Oh, I can't wait till my desk is all set up properly.
Dude, I'm gonna get the stuff anyway.
Okay. Well, I told you I'll help you. I'll invest.
No. Dude, that's nothing. The PVC pipe's nothing. It's the...
Well, I'm willing to do more.
It's the hundreds I was gonna spend on a mic and a camera, a web camera, so you could see what I'm on my drawing board doing when I'm working on the drawing board, and a capture card to do the games.
Now, the capture card I don't know anything about, but the camera, you can get a pretty decent one. Like, how much was the one we were looking at? The one that I showed you that was mine, that I had bought?
It's like $50.
Yeah, it's not bad. Well, I mean, it wasn't the cheapest. It wasn't the $20 one, but it wasn't the $100 one either.
No.
So.
You know what? I would if that one from the people that make the Kraken headsets, who's that? If their camera they just put out shot in 1080, I would get that camera because it has that halo light around it.
Oh yeah.
But it only shoots in 720. I'm like, what are you thinking? You went into this streaming market with a camera. Why did you go 720 when a lot of people are streaming in 1080, especially on YouTube?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. That made no sense, especially at $100 price tag. When you can, the $50 ones from Logitech that a lot of people use, they use the $50 to $100 one from Logitech, and they're all 1080. They all shoot 1080.
Did Ethan delete that live stream that he did earlier?
The one earlier today?
Yeah, I was watching it while I was at work.
I just watched it. I don't know if it's down already. They deleted the one from the other day. Everybody deleted their streams from a couple of days ago. I was like, what?
Yeah, he deleted the one he just did.
What?
That really sucks. I wanted to go back and finish watching it.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. See, if I'm going to delete a live stream, I'm going to put it back up with edits on it. I'm not going to delete it completely, mainly because somebody finds it and they spend an hour.
I deleted a couple because they were awful.
Yeah, I really do need to go through and do some fine tuning on some of my older videos because I got some in there that are really bad.
I wish I still had some of my old Twitch streams, just so I could speed up the video of me working on stuff and make videos, because that's where some of the earliest coloring a hero happened. He did delete that stream. What
makes me wonder what was going on.
I watched most of it. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was saying. He had got that one guy on, and they were talking about what was happening to him, and then I kind of had to go, and I wanted to go back and finish watching it. And
nothing happened. They made fun of Mike. Mike was on there. They talked about Ben Shapiro mentioning him. I don't remember him saying anything controversial at all.
Crazy. Oh, hey, Gizmo's here. Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
He deleted his message, though. Must have said something good, and I missed it. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh, PS Melter was telling Hodiak he did a good one with the don't pass go, you're labeled a Nazi. Oh, D likes the idea. Play it and stream it with Avery.
See?
Oh, Mike's been playing Injustice 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me, he says, Dad, I'm only playing one character so that when you and I play, I'll pick any character other than that one character so that, he's fresh and I have possibly a chance to beat him, which I don't think will ever happen. But
what system will you guys be playing on?
I don't know. I don't know which one he got it for.
If you guys get it, if he has it for Xbox, as soon as those cards are in, I'm going to buy the stuff anyway. I don't give a crap. I'm going to get the video card and the cable's long enough to run it so I don't have to move my console. If he has it for Xbox One, he can put his profile temporarily on my Xbox while you're here, and you guys can stream it father son on my channel.
He wants me to be able to do that so that so that when he humiliates me over and over and over again, I could get it on on camera, and I'm looking forward to that. I think that would be fabulous. So
yeah, I mean, check and see if he has it for the Xbox One, and you guys can. If I have the capture card, you guys can stream it on my channel, father and son, and it'll be a live event on my channel, and then we can download it, and you can put highlights on yours. And
okay, yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. PS Melter says, I went to the Simpsons store today. They had Choco Tacos. I got BOGO on lard lad donuts. You know, that's one thing I did not do this year for New Year's is set up some type of diet or anything, because I'm not going to stick with it anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
My thing is I have to get back to the gym and start lifting weights again. That cardio won't really take a lot of weight off me. Walking, I can walk miles a day. It won't take that much weight off me. Lifting weights does.
I really should go back to checking my blood sugars regularly again. I haven't done that for a while.
Clears up the tendonitis in my arm. When it starts hurting and I can't hold a pen or a pencil or the stylus for the pen tab.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I start lifting weights after a couple of months, the tendonitis goes away.
D says, I think everyone is afraid of being demonetized right now with their live streams. I don't know. I mean, I didn't hear the whole entire live stream, but what I had heard up to that, whatever point it was that I stopped, I didn't, but then again, I don't, oh, well. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason, and whatever it is, I support the decision. But it sucks because I look forward to that kind of stuff when I'm at work. Even if it's a live stream that's already gone up and is done. So.
Yeah, I can't listen to a lot of them as they happen.
Yeah, none of you guys ever watch my live streams after the fact, do you? I don't think anybody does. We don't do enough. Great stuff for somebody to come in later, If you're here and you see it live, that's the way to do it, And
there's not a lot of drama because we don't fight with the weirdos. Because I'm not interested in fighting with them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care what they think.
Maybe we should do, something like a Captain Cummings thing where you and I start having disagreements and fight on stream and add the drama and no.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think? I'd beat his ass if we were in a fight, Trust me. Hands down, I got him all taken care of. Boom, boom, he'd be out for the count. Actually, it's more like bang, bang, I'd be dead. Dad joke alert. Oh, well. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining for our first inaugural Hero Hour episode. It wasn't as nearly as exciting as I had wanted it to be. There was other things I wanted to do and talk about. But you know what? We'll just save that for the next episode, which will be Friday at 7:30 Eastern Time. As long as there are no more flat tires or anything like that, we'll be on. We will.
This was the Calamity stream.
Yeah,
so
I know.
How much broke for the last week with you? Oh, about a couple $1,000s worth of stuff. Oh, how much? Oh, several $100s. Oh my God.
Yeah. We have definitely started off the new year with a bang, have we not?
Oh.
Between the two of us, man, might as well.
I know what I'm gonna go ahead and just do. I'm gonna do what I have to do to move the channel forward.
Okay.
Screw it. I have to. I have no place else to go. I have nowhere else to go but Comicsgate.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome over here anytime you want, man. Anytime you want.
There's no place else for me. So I have to move forward with the and trying to do better stuff for the channel and buy this stuff and do more entertaining stuff and bring in more viewers.
Yeah, well,
because I've got no place else to go.
Well, that's our goal.
I'm gonna roll the dice and take my chances.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, everybody. D, PS Milter, Uncanny, Gizmo, everybody. Was Commodore? Did Commodore jump in? I don't think so. I think we missed him. I don't think he was here this evening.
Thank them anyway, because they're all wonderful.
I will. And I know Jerry's probably out there somewhere as well. So
he's lurking.
He's lurking.
He's just lurking.
Guys, thanks so much, and join us again on Friday. We may actually see about reaching out and maybe having a guest come on because, cool. I'm sure you guys get tired of hearing me talk the entire time. So, all right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
What was your smart ass remark? Go ahead, say it.
I said that's me.
Oh, okay. No, it's not. You cannot overpower me when it comes to talking. You're not Todd.
I'm tired of you talking.
Oh, well, yeah, you are. All right. Bye, everybody.